Hi guys, Ronnie Grayer, the Shavette guy here. I'm going to try that now. Douglas Smythe gave me that on the Wet Shavers Roundtable, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do a shave today with the Parker push type Shavette. I don't know exactly if it's SR1 or whatever it is, but I'm going to call it the push type. And you know, it's a real pain to load. This is the razor, and then this part here comes out. I'll show you. And you load the blade, so you push it out. Well, on this side, on the other side rather, there's a couple of tabs. There they are. Okay. So right there and there's a couple of tabs, and the blade goes behind those tabs, and it is a real pain to load it. So I'm going to show you. I finally figured it out. Last shave, I figured it out by accident, but I wanted to show you that. What you got is these tabs here, and then the blade goes. This is going to be impossible to do in front of the camera. Give me a second here. Yeah, okay. So what happens is the blade goes behind those little tabs there, and it is a tough thing to do, and I really can't really show you while I'm doing it, but you can see it's actually behind those tabs. There's a little bit of space in there for the blade to slide in. Normally in these Shavettes it just sits on what looks like those nubs, but they're actually tabs that are raised and the blade goes behind them. Once you get them in there, then you can push that back into the razor. But a lot of people have talked about it being difficult to load and the blade is slipping around. So all I did was I just put a little bit of water on that part of the razor, and that helped the blade to grip it. Now some people have said use moisturizer or a dab of soap, or some of the blades like the Perma-Sharps have a little bit of wax on them, but with water it worked fine for me, so you might give that a try. And then once you get that on there, you just push it into the razor, and again, if you have that water on there, it should slide right in. So let's see how it works for me. Yeah, see, now it's not. Now when I did this last time and the blade was dry and the razor was dry, it just kept pushing up. But this time, let's see, I pushed up a little bit. Yeah. I might want to wet it again, but I'm going to go ahead and get it in there. Boy, this thing is tough. Yep, came out. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of water on there, and that'll help me greatly. So I've wet it. I know you can't see it. I'll show it to you in a second. But you know what? This thing here, I got it for a very good price on BST, and I have to say that I'm going to shave with it, and I shaved with it once, and I liked it. I'm going to say that it's probably not the best choice for you to buy, just because the blade loading is a hassle. But if you've got a better blade loading method, feel free to share that. I don't want to say anything bad about the razor per se, but Parker does make a non push type. So let's see if we can get this to go in here. Yep, and that looks like it's going to go. So the blade is actually sticking up a little bit on this end, so I'm just going to bump it with something other than my finger. And that's all I did. I just pushed it down with my soft iPhone case. And that's it. So the blade is loaded. I'm ready to shave. Again, this is the push type. Put it the other way so you can see it, from Parker. And it's very inexpensive because, in my opinion, it's very poorly made. But that doesn't necessarily affect the quality of the shave. So I'm going to shave with it. I'll be back to do that and give you some thoughts. Again, I shaved with this once. I can't remember exactly how it went, but I think it went rather well. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, well, I'm back. Today I'll be shaving with the Parker push type, as I said. I've got this cream denim, comes in a tube. I got this in a TBS pass around a long time ago, and I really liked it. I'm sure it's very inexpensive. I don't think you can get it in the US on the shelf, but I'm not sure. Someone had posted a link about it when I first talked about it. Really like it. I'm also using a Savile Row brush that I haven't used in a long time. It's a small knot, and so I've stayed away from it because the handle is kind of small. I like the bigger ones, but I got to say that this worked out really well today, and I'm liking it. This cream is just fantastic. It doesn't dry out at all. I just can't get over it. It's really good. So, and I like the smell of it as well. So, got the Parker. Like I said, the push type. We're going to try that today again. I get a little bit of grip on my fingers with the Aloe, and go to work on my face and see what happens. Oh boy, this is hard with the camera, but I'm going to give it a try. I like to look in the mirror, yeah. But I'm going to give you guys a shot today and not block everything off. This razor is very light. It's not as light as the Dovo, but it is light. So that's what a lot of people find is hard at the beginning, is adjusting to the Shavette, because it's so lightweight, and then you have a tendency to maybe put too much pressure on with the blade, and that's going to cause problems. But this thing is doing a nice job. I've got 2 days growth here. So I'm ready for a shave. And that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip through this thing and not keep you guys hostage. Try to shorten it up, and then I'll come back and give you some comments, and we'll do my post. See you in a few. Okay, well, got to say that Parker, I'm really satisfied. Kill that fan. Really satisfied with it. I had shaved with it once before. I didn't mention there's a shark blade in here. I get them 100 in a box. They're already broken. Sometimes they call them single edge blades, but they're really just DE blades in half. So use that. Use this Parker today. You know, I don't know what the exact model number is on this, but it's the push type, so it's going to be very inexpensive. It might be less than $15. I got it on BST for $12. So, you know, it's inexpensive. It'll get the job done. The Dovo I like, but it is definitely lighter in weight, and that can be a problem. This is a little bit heavier. The Dovo is just feather light. Some people don't mind that. Either way, I like the looks of the Dovo. This isn't bad. Looks like a straight razor. And then, of course, I use this, again, this denim cream that I really like. Not sure where you can get it, but I'm sure if you look it up online, you'll find it, and I'm sure that it's available outside the U.S., in Europe. I don't know about in Canada, but I like it. It's good stuff, and it's probably very inexpensive. And again, the Savile Row Brush, you know, who was talking about these like crazy for a while was, of course, Anthony Esposito, the Stallion, and he's right. It's a great brush. I believe that this is 3324, but I'm not sure. It is a small knot. I did get it on BST from Mike Torgiano, and I haven't used it in a long time, but I really like it. So check them out, Savile Row, good brush. And then for my post, I'm going to use this, I haven't used this in a long time, this fine, clean Vetiver Aftershave. So I'm going to give, I didn't put anything else on my face after the shave except cold water. So I'm going to give this a shot. And I haven't been using alum at all either on my face in a while. This stuff is nice. I like it. It's got a wonderful smell to it. It's very clean, hence the name Clean Vetiver, but I like it. And then I'm going to finish up with this Edwin Jagger Moisturizing Aftershave Lotion Aloe Vera Sensitive Skin Formulation. I like my Edwin Jagger stuff. I like it a lot. This is a pump, so you just kind of squeeze out a little bit. Oh, and of course I have to turn it on. It's got a small little rotation there, and there you can see it. We'll just throw that on my face, and I forgot to put the fine on my head, so I'm gonna do that. I think. But this stuff is really nice. So, well, that's it. You know, if you have any comments down below, questions, please visit our group on Facebook, Shavette World. Join our group. You know, it's not a huge group, and I don't want it to be a huge group. Sometimes when the shaving groups get big, the nonsense gets out of control. So, you know, I mean, right now we're about a little over 50 members, and it's a fun place to talk shavettes, and that's what we do. I mean, we talk about traditional wet shaving in general, and there might be some straight and DE talk in there as well. But, you know, we want a place where you can talk about shavettes without people saying, you know, you should use a straight razor and this is why. So nothing wrong with a straight razor. I use a straight razor also, but right now I'm just all about the Shavette, and so I'm the Shavette cat. Anyway, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.